Histoire bouddhique, le mérite de la charité, le respect des 5 préceptes et Brahma demande le Dharma, 8e partie de 10 épisodes, dans Entre maître et disciple, donné en anglais le 3 août 2015.
Sorry, I have just a question.
Yeah.
There is something which is common for all these three stories.
Huh?
The stories that you just
Tell? Are they true or not true?
No. There is something which is common to all of the same things.
Yeah.
The same lesson.
Yes. Similar lesson. Yeah, in a different lifetime. Just the Brahman God want to tell the Buddha that in countless of lifetime he has to do an unimaginable sacrifice, because sacrifice money or wife or children is not as difficult as sacrifice your own body and suffering slowly like that, not like a quick death. So the Brahman want to remind the Buddha the reason why he wanted to become Buddha and so much sacrifice he has done. So now he attained Buddhahood, he should not have forgotten what he wanted to do, liberate other beings, even though difficult. Yes. So at least he should try. Yeah. And the Brahma saw that there are some numbers of beings are ready for this teaching, can be taught, can be saved. So please don't look at others ignorant group, but teach these who are ready to hear. Yeah. So he keep repeating the sacrifice of Buddha. So say, I prostrate to you. I remember one more time or another lifetime. This is a Brahman still speaking, yeah? That story already gone, and now there's a new story. So I remember another aeon. It's a very long time in the past. Also on this earth, there was a king. He always became king. No. Probably he only tell a king story, but the Buddha has sacrificed also as animals or as normal men, also in many other life story. It's just when the king himself, in such a high position, power, and has everything, and still humbly requests just 1 or 2 stanza of the truth like that. You see, then it's more magnificent. That's why he just tell the king story, yeah. And then another king, his name is Brahman. the king, the earthly king named Brahman. He's not a Brahman. He has a son named Damalakim. The prince has great intelligence, but he likes to stay in quiet and, remote area. He doesn't like luxury or this sensual pleasure. He loved to request teaching of elderly, of whoever he can. He loved to listen to teaching of any teacher, yeah, or he even dispatched his subordinate to go everywhere to collect or to tell wherever there is a good master, then he would come and listen or copy teaching, bring it back to him so that he can study. Every direction, yeah. But many times, many years like that, he hasn't found anyone who has the way to liberation. In the meantime, he was very unhappy. He always think about that. Yes. And then Chakra God, for God's sake, this guy, he came again. He's so near us, and he has nothing to do. So the Chakra God know the sincerity of the prince. So he changed himself. He used magic power to make himself into a Brahman person. He went to the capital. He went to the very crowded area to pronounce, all of you should know, I am the one who knows about the Buddha's teaching, the truth, the liberating method. Yes. Any of you want to listen, I will tell you. So then, of course, they come and tell the prince after they heard that. One of them come tell the prince. They say, outside the city, outside the wall, the palace wall, there is a person who proclaimed that he knows the truth. So, the prince was very happy. Liberating method, Guanyin method maybe. So he wear his best clothes, come out, and bring his subordinate with him. Greeting, welcome the teacher, bring him in at home and prostrate to him and do all the necessity ceremony for the teacher. In the old time, it's like that. If you want to accept somebody as a teacher, you bring something, Like in China, you bring some tea, good tea, some food, some money, a red envelope, etc. Whatever you have, you can. And then go and prostrate to your master 3 times. And if he accept all that, then he accept you as a student. Yeah. And nowadays, people don't do that anymore. Nowadays, the master prostrate in front of the student. Please accept me. I have cookies. I have blessed food, I have cakes. Okay, after he treated him like a god, offer him food and drink, all the best from the palace. And then when the sun just rise up, they're describing the beautiful, sunrise and, the sunshine, all over the planet, everything, blah, 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 okay? Yeah. And then at that time, the weather is so fine and the energy is very peaceful. And the prince asked his people to make high days and then asked the teacher humbly, respectfully, to step up to tell us the truth, the teaching. The teacher, the Brahman came up, the chakra god in the form of Brahman came up and sit quietly, peacefully. And then the prince came in front of him, prostrate to him as a teacher, and then kneel there in front of him and put his palm together and request, Reverend Master, great master, not just a master, great master. We are covered with the walls of ignorance and greed and sensual pleasure for so many, many lifetimes because we did not have the chance to know the real teaching of Buddha, of enlightened saint. Today, we are lucky to meet you who knows the truth. We very sincerely, humbly request you, please mercifully teach us so that all of us here and others will bathe in the blessing and become, more enlightened, etc., etc., yeah? And then the teacher face become very stern, like this. His nose is up, maybe like that. To learn the truth is not an easy thing, huh? Maybe he say like that. Or maybe, to learn the truth is not an easy thing, huh? I don't know. I don't know how he said that. But it cannot be a normal voice, kind of haughty and self-boasting, self-aggrandizing, whatever that was. Okay. I have spent a lifetime, years of, diligent quest and practice and go through a lot of hardship and trouble in order to know something, yeah? You have not even sweat a little bit and you want to learn it? You have done nothing worth it. So the prince, sorry, master, please teach us how to do it so that we can serve you properly. Whatever you want for me, for my wife, for my children, just tell us, yeah? Just teach me and we will never go against your order. And the great master said, if you want to hear the teaching, you have to dig a very, very, very deep hole in the earth. About 10 trượng, I don't know how much, maybe 10 meters, something like that. And then at the bottom of this hole, have to have burning coals until it's red and flaming. And then you jump into that flaming hole, then I will teach you. Cha-cha. Every time it's different invention. Tell you, this God, they have nothing to do but to come and trouble people. Huh? What sin has the prince done? Huh? The only sin he committed was to want to know the truth. Yeah? And he would offer anything that he asked even. No, have to ask his own life. And in such a way, a suffering way. It's not like, okay, chop your head and die quick even. But there's one time they also asked to chop his head too. And he did that too. But, I shouldn't have told you in advance. Okay, and the prince said, yes, I will obey your command. And then after the prince asked his subordinate dig the hole already, then the king heard about it. This is different, a little bit different, huh? Yeah, a little pick your interest. Okay. And then from the king to all the royal household, everybody was so vexed, so unhappy, so scared, and they all come and try to stop him. But the prince really want to offer his body. He don't care about his body so that he can know the truth. So he doesn't listen to any of their advice. Afterward, the king and all the royal household came to the master and say, please, great master, have mercy on us. And I say, erase this order, delete this order, forget this order. Don't make the prince jump into the burning hole. Anything else you want, we offer it all to you. But the master say, it's up to him, huh? If he doesn't want it, then he don't have to do it. I can go. Yeah. He knows the prince would not. You see, would want it. So the king and everybody saw that this great master is not to reason with. So they also shake their heads, bow to him, and then I'll go home. Don't say anything anymore. And then when he came to the palace, he put notes everywhere, say, all the citizens should know, in 7 days, the prince will jump into the burning fire hole in order to sacrifice himself for the truth. If anyone want to come and share this event, you can come. Everybody come, and feel so sorry. And the representative of the people came up and also tried to stop the prince, say, Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, we heard that you, because of the truth, want to jump into the burning hole. We don't see any merit or useful things that happen yet, but we can already imagine the sorrow of the whole country and the king and everyone. So please, forsake this idea and stay with us so that all of the citizens have peace in their mind. And the prince say, you please listen to me. Harmful or benefit is not the way we think. Yeah? Okay. Since time immemorial, how many times we die and and born and die and born and become this and that, in heaven and hell, in the world, in the human world. We can never count. It's too much to count. So just to say in the human world, because of greed and pleasure, and physical pleasure, indulgence, they're killing each other. There's countless of life. And even in heaven, after their merit run down, even the gods have to reborn again. And in hell, beings are being burned day and night, and many other kind of torture. It's terrifying. In a day, they'll be tortured to die and reborn, die and reborn. How many times to endure the suffering? So many suffering, they say all kind of things, like they have been shot at with 10,000 poison arrows, for example, like that. Or have to plow the field like an animal with a great burden on the back. This is a hell scenery, etc., etc. Or have to give their body to someone else to eat, to repay the karma. So many, etc., etc. He say, all this kind of death or torture are just a waste. Did not even bring any merit to self or to anyone. So today I do this with the intention to search for Buddhahood. That is a very noble cause, a noble reason. Whenever I became Buddha, I will teach you the truth and liberate you as well. Everybody, after hearing him saying all this from heaven to hell like that, they will all quiet, couldn't say anything anymore. They don't dare say anything anymore because they know it's the truth. Yeah. But before he jumped into the hole of burning fire, he requested the teacher to please tell him first, because if he dies, he cannot hear. So the teacher read some paragraph like this. Often you have to follow the loving heart. Loving heart. No, I say loving heart. Heart. Yeah. And erase all the illusionary thinking or the anger and the harmful action. Yeah. Show your compassion, great compassion to all beings. Because when you see them suffer, you would shed tears. You must practice the great heart, the great loving heart, and great tolerance, so that one day you will attain Buddhahood. And to do charity, but by the truth teaching. Yeah. Giving teaching instead of money or stuff. That is to give all beings the true teaching. That is the real Bodhisattva's way. Oh, this time is better, huh? Getting better all the time. Huh? You couldn't guess, could you?